In this video, I'll talk about a major advantage of our unified SecOps experience, the incident and alert queues. You can now have all your incidents in one place, making it much easier to manage and respond to them quickly. No more jumping between systems or portals. Everything you need is right here in one queue. Now, before we move on to our incidents queue and incident pages, I want to highlight that we also have a unified alert queue, where you can see all the alerts from your different systems, such as Sentinel or Defender, and you can search on them and filter on them. Let's move on to our incidents queue. First, let me add some filters. I want to see only incidents that are assigned to me or unassigned, because those are the incidents that I will be interested in and potentially working on. I'll also add the filter for status new or in progress, because the others are already dealt with. Now I can save this filter set to make it easy to remember as my queue. Then I can easily come back to it in the future if I only want to see my incidents. I can change the time range of the incidents that I want to see. And I can also search for it or customize the columns. I would like to know the detection sources for each incident. I reshuffled the columns, and I want this information over here. Now, if you've watched our correlation video, then you know that you can already work on alerts from this view. You can manage your alerts or move them to another incident. You can also work on multiple incidents at the same time from this view and add tags. For example, I can tag the working incident so that I know that this is the incident I'll be working on. If I click the incident, I can get the first few details in this side pane. I can run an automatic playbook to take a preset list of actions. I can also look at which entities are involved, manage the incident, assign an owner, or go through the activity log to see what has happened on this incident already. The Incidents page in the Unified SecOps experience is a game changer. One of its standout features is the amazing timeline, which gives you a detailed chronological view of the activities related in the incident. This view makes it easy to track the progression of events and understand the context of the incidents. You can even use the replay feature, shown here, to see everything that's happening in the graph, playing out before you. This visual representation can help you analyze the incident in an interactive way. It helps you to identify patterns and correlations. In the right pane, you can find the information you already saw in the incident's overview queue. You can easily make this pane go away so that you have full visibility into the timeline and the graph. For example, on the Assets tab, you can find all the unified entities related to this incident, which you can also see in the graph. For this user, I already have a massive advantage because all this information is in one spot. In the Unified SecOps experience, you have Defender data and Sentinel data. You can easily go to your user page to see the unified view, making it easier to analyze and respond to incidents. You can see which alerts this user has been included in. You can also see where this user logged on from in the past 30 days. And you still have the Sentinel events. This is the user events view from Sentinel, which you might remember from the Sentinel experience in the Azure portal. So you can easily see your UEBA insights and your timeline, which was also available in the Azure portal. Moving back to the Incidents tab, you might also want to look at the Alerts tab, where you can find detailed information for all the alerts associated with this incident. You can also open it in a sidebar. If you go back to the attack story, you'll find your alerts in this view. You can look at each alert separately. It's possible to dive into each tab separately and each window to explore all the information available. For now, let's wrap this investigation up by managing this incident. I've collected the information I need, and I can close it out. I'll set the incident to Resolved, and I can even leave a note for my team about why and how I resolved it. I can see in the activity log that its status is now set to Mitigated. As you can see over here, there's even some markup on the comment. Now, let's move back to our other tab, because that's the final feature that I wanted to show, the Refresh button. I've closed this incident, but another SOC analyst in another window might not be aware that I've closed it. That's why this Refresh button has popped up, and we can see that there was an incident that has been worked on.